Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you a special episode to go into a subject that is actually quite important. I have a few people asking me all the time why I come up with so many different recipes for my homemade hiker's meals. Well, I do it primarily because I like a lot of variety out on the trail. When you're out there for several days at a time, after a while you do get bored eating the same thing. So if you can have a good variety, go for it. But they also come with an added benefit. Now, being in Florida, we occasionally have to deal with hurricanes. And as such, we need to be prepared to go without power for several days and sometimes even several weeks. And in order to eat, you need to have an alternate fuel source. So I have a special stash that I use to store my homemade hiker's meals so that all I need to do is boil a little water and I've got my food ready. Instead of breaking out a grill and doing a big cookout, one canister I can cook no less than 10 or 12 meals, as well as coffee in the morning. So I use them for hurricane preparedness. And for that, what I do is I get myself a big 5-gallon bucket with a lid. And I store these in my emergency closet. So they're pretty watertight. And again, the meals inside are watertight. So there's the added benefit of that. But you don't have to live in a hurricane area. You need to be prepared for emergencies in tornado areas, earthquake, flooding, any of that could stand to benefit from this. So let me show you just a quick summary of what I do. So just pop the top off, and it actually seals pretty tight, and you can hear it pushing the air out. So let's get into it, and I'll show you what I've got here. Please click like and subscribe to join my hiking family. So what you see here, right now I've got about 12 meals, my homemade hiker's meals set up. Every time I do an episode, I generally make at least a couple more to stuff in here so that I am prepping as well as teaching. And I just mark it with a Sharpie so it's easy for anybody to see what it is. And again, this is 12 meals, and this isn't even touching this bucket. So those are meals. I also vacuum seal my trail mix using the the portion that I cut down from my food saver bag. So we'll throw those in because you can use a little snack. Here is my rice pudding and homemade hiker's fuel bars. These are great first thing in the morning when you're getting ready for a big ascent on the AT. There's enough carbs and protein in here, as well as a lot of fat to keep you going. These are not keto, but they are very popular among people that are even keto hikers. So, right now, it's only full to about here. And you can see in this, one person could easily get by for 2 weeks just with what's here. So, every time I fill one of these up, I buy another one, and I go from there. Now, there's another benefit, something else you can do. Remember the part that we cut down? Doesn't have to be just for food. We throw a seal on one side. While that's sealing, there, we've created another pouch. And while what we do, you can throw in batteries, because these don't just keep air out, they also keep water out. So you throw in some batteries, And just like you do with the meals, you vacuum seal it. Keeps it absolutely waterproof. I always have at least 4 batteries in my backpack, vacuum sealed like this. You can also do lighters, matches, anything that you don't want to be damaged should it get wet. And there you go, vacuum sealed batteries. Throw those in as well. So there you have it. A practical, every person, everyday use for the homemade hiker's meals. You don't have to be a hiker to be able to benefit from my system or my recipes. This has almost no weight to it, so it's still light, but again, right now, even only half full, there's enough for easily one person to survive for 2 weeks. So, anybody can do it. The buckets are cheap, and if you've been around for a while, you know that my goal for my channel is for everything to be cost effective, and my meals are cost effective. So, have you made any of my meals? Have you thought about using them for emergency preparedness? Leave a comment below and let me know. If you have any other questions or comments, please leave a comment or send me an email to trailnamemace@gmail.com. Be sure to click subscribe and click the bell so you can be notified anytime I come out with a new episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to visit trailnamemace.com to find links to products I've reviewed. Thanks for watching, and keep hiking!